Okay, everyone, we're back once again on Kronos, the private vanilla world of Warcraft server, and we're playing as Soupa the 31 Dwarf Priest. I haven't really paid attention to my bank recently, or my mail. I think I'm going to just leave it alone for today. There's all sorts of stuff in there. I really should eventually look into it more, but we're going to leave it alone for now. So, what we're doing today is we're going to run Gnomeregan, and we have 4 of 5 people for a group. We still need a tank, and tanks are sometimes the hardest class to find for 5 mana. In fact, I would say generally tanks are the hardest to find, healers being second hardest. Maybe those are interchangeable actually. So we're going to go ahead and fly over to, let's see, we need to fly over to Stormwind. So what we're looking for is a quest over there, which is a quest for Gnomeregan. So we already have 5 quests for Gnomeregan. There is a 6th quest over there, and I think it's called Saving Techbot's Brain, or Retrieving Techbot's Brain. And I was talking about that last time, how I didn't have that quest, but wanted to get it. Yeah, Save Techbot's Brain is the name of the quest. And to get this quest, I think we need to speak to some guy named Brother Sarno. And Brother Sarno is actually in the cathedral in Stormwind. So we need to go up there, talk to that guy, then go to Ironforge and talk to a guy there, because it's actually a short chain quest. So we're going to go ahead and do all of that while we're getting our group together. Looking for 1 tank for Gnomer. Please send tell. Any tank for Gnomer? I'm going to check in the guild chat, check in general checks. We were down in Duskwood, so I was down there. Figured I can ask quickly if anyone is available, and then when we land in Stormwind, I'll ask here also. And when we get to Stormwind, what we're going to do is run over here to, I think it's in the Cathedral Square. Somewhere in here, there should be a guy we talk to that will lead us to Gnomeregan, and in Gnomeregan we can pick up our quest for Techbot's Brain. Maybe I'm incorrect about that. We're going to give it a quick try. We're waiting for people anyway, so we've got a little bit of time. And what we'll do is, I'll probably pause the recording. If I get everything ready and we still don't have our warrior in that point, I'll take a break and, just hang out in general chat until we find someone. So let's move along up here. So we've got everything we need. We're pretty much fully repaired. Our gear is almost all max durability, so we don't need to worry about any of that. We should get some water though while we're here. Actually, do we have a mage in the group? I think we do. Yeah, great. We have a mage, so we don't really need to worry about water too much. I need to buy. I'm going to stop in the auction house real quick and see if I can find a cheap shield so I can enchant on it. Let's see, armor. Shields, and let's say level, I don't know, 15 on the upper end. Let's see, anything lower than that. Who puts this is what I need, is a white shield. I just need something like this so I can enchant it. Who puts this up for 110 gold? I mean, I get it, they're trying to probably scam someone out of money there, but come on now. Okay, so there's a ceremonial buckler, 2 silver. Okay, we'll buy that. That's great. Anyway, yeah, so we are looking for a tank, and I just want to get that shield, and I'll show you why in just a moment. Let's run over here, pick it up from the mail. And let's see, mailbox. So many recipes. Someone sent me these boots a while ago. I returned it to them, and then they didn't pick it up out of their box, and I sent it because I didn't need it. I already had a pair at the time. So I guess I'm just going to take those and disenchant them at this point, because the person seemed to be not taking them back. So go ahead and get rid of that, and what was I looking for here? The shield, right. Okay, got it. Alright, let's head over here. What we want to do is go find this brother Samos, I think it's his name, up at the cathedral, and we're going to get our quest from him today. Otherwise, the servers have been pretty stable recently. There was some downtime the other day, but nothing too prolonged, which has been nice. And I thought that Kronos 1 and Kronos 2 might have been on new hardware now. Apparently Kronos 2 is being used as a test realm to test out the new hardware, and I guess they reverted back to the original hardware, so nothing has been changed regarding hardware for Kronos 1 or Kronos 2 in the last couple weeks. That's my understanding anyway. So I guess we're still looking forward to maybe some new hardware at some point, which will be nice. And let's see, tailoring, what's going on with tailoring? Do we have anything we can make here? Bolt of silk cloth, bolt of woolen cloth. Okay, we can make a few silk cloth. I'm going to go ahead and make those real fast while we're over here. And we want to use the shield here. And we're going to disenchant these boots in just a moment. So, I mean, I guess I could resell them, but actually, Anyone want... Let's just ask before I... They're craftable boots, so people can get them if they want by crafting. Tailors can make them. I think I can make them myself now too, even. But what I'm looking for is target brother Samo. Brother Samo. Where's this guy? Apparently, this is the guy I'm supposed to talk to. But Sarno, not Samo, Sarno. But he doesn't have anything for us, so I don't know what the deal is there. Not quite understanding, I guess, about that. That's okay. So, we're going to keep moving along. We're going to go back to Ironforge so we can head over to Gnomeregan and just get ready for this. And we also want to do some enchanting. So this is what I was talking about getting shield for. So, enchant shield, lesser stamina. It uses just lesser mystic essence and soul dust. I have tons of soul dust and a lot of lesser mystic essence. Actually, well, do I have a lot of lesser mystic? Yeah, there we go. So, greater mystic essence I can convert into lesser mystic essences very easily. So I'm thinking of just spamming a bunch of enchants real quick. Get a little bit of a freeze up there for a moment. What's nice is you get a skill up, even if you repeat the enchant on something. Sounds like Ironforge had a raid happen recently, apparently. It sounds like a lot of dead bodies in there, so that's kind of cool. I missed that. I wasn't in Ironforge recently, so I guess I missed out on all the fun. Probably for the best, because that is level 31. If people are raiding Ironforge, they're probably level 60, and I probably would have gotten wrecked. Anyway, so we're going to do a few more enchants here, get some skill ups. This is a pretty easy skill up. I mean, Soul Dust is cheap, and Lesser Mystic Essence is pretty cheap. If you look at some of these other recipes, like Enchant Gloves, like it uses Soul Dust, which isn't that bad, but 3 Iron Ore, that's kind of a little, not expensive, but hard to obtain. 3 Blackmouth Oil, that actually is expensive. So it's nice to have these cheap enchants. Yeah, Cheesy Heels says we should all raid Orgrimmar once we are good equipped, well equipped. Yeah, I agree with that. I love doing world PvP, and that's something I did on my Rogue more than anything when I was on Astarius, and I definitely would like to do that more here once I level up a little bit more. The problem is I am just too low level right now. Like, really, world PvP is fun at any level, as long as you're not getting ganked. But if you are just going and, like, running into Orgrimmar's level 31, even the guards will kill you, so there's really not a lot you can do. It's not quite as much fun if the guards themselves are going to destroy you. So this enchant's going well, obviously. I'm still enchanting a little bit more because I just figured I could show you guys a little bit how this enchanting works. I haven't really done a lot of enchanting on video because it's kind of tedious and boring, I feel like. But I've got so many mats built up, it's nice to kind of burn through a few here. Which is cool. So let's see, looking for tank for a Gnomer, last spot. Alright, and this shield enchant is awesome. We've been getting, I don't know, what did we start skilling this up at? We have skilled up to from 159 to 171, and it's still orange for us, so we're still getting guaranteed skill ups, which is great. Anyone want to tank Gnomeregan? The Snorgasm want to tank? No, he's level 16 rogue, he's not going to help tank, unfortunately for him. So yeah, I don't do a lot of tailoring or enchanting on video because I feel like it's a little tedious and kind of slow. But I want to show you guys, this is basically what you do. I mean, you find, there's actually, oh, there we go, so that one's now a yellow recipe, so that's not as good for us anymore, so we're not going to spend any more materials on that. But basically, I'm getting stuck on the bridge here. What you want to do is find a recipe that's relatively cheap in materials and use that to scale up as much as possible. And these have already been figured out. If you go and find Vanilla WoW profession guides online, you'll see exactly what recipes, like it'll basically, there's a list that'll tell you what materials you need to skill up from 0 to 300 with any profession, and what recipes to use at each point in the skilling up process. So it's very well organized now, and I think we need to talk to an enchanter here. Expert, yeah, an expert enchanter. Let's go ahead and train some new stuff. Lesser absorption, lesser striking, lesser impact, minor stats. And what are the materials for these? So these are all just yellow, so we actually need to go find new recipes, I think, to really skill up further, or find new trainers to skill up further. No one wanted these boots, so I'm just going to disenchant them. I appreciate the person that sent them to me, but I just didn't need them at the time, and that's that. So, okay, we're still looking for a tank. You see in trade chat, Mirnus is still looking. Stay positive, folks. We'll find one. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and just fly over to Ironforge at this point, I think. Because there's really nothing else for us to do in Stormwind And I guess actually one thing I do want to stop, let's grab some recipes out of my mailbox. I got a few recipes I think that I should be able to use now that I've got 175 enchanting. Let's move our bag back over here. 215, 225. There we go. Lesser elemental slaying we can use now. I don't know why it's so cloth says that, but we're gonna get rid of that. My mail mod didn't quite work perfectly there. It looks like maybe. I already know this recipe. And what else do we got? Enchanting 190. Okay, so that's all we got for recipes there. So what is this? Lesser Elemental Slayer. Teaches a weapon to do 9 additional damage to elementals. Is that something that... So, Elemental Earth, that's expensive. That's a really expensive enchant. Elemental Earth is not a cheap thing. There's got to be better recipes to use for this, so I will not worry about any more enchanting skill ups for the time being. But okay. So we're going to head over to Ironforge. We're going to take a flight over. I'm going to play some little bit of music and keep chatting with people trying to find a tank for us. So I'll be back in just a minute or two once we land. Actually, yeah, just a minute or two once we land in Ironforge. Relatively short flight. Definitely not the longest flight out there. Let's drop off out of our furbog suit so we can take the Flight Master, and off we go. Okay, so we've landed here in Ironforge, and it looks like we've got a 29 warrior, which is a little low, but we'll be okay. We can make that work. We're not going to be picky about that now, and unfortunately, I'm also not healing spec, which I think my guildies know that, but I don't know if I doubt everyone knows that, so that'll be okay. That'll be interesting. It's gonna be fun to see what we can do with this. Let's see, where is that quest at? I'm trying to see if I can find the quest for, let's see, Duskwood, Dunmoreau, Stormwind, Ironforge. Okay, everyone's pretty close by, I think. But the farthest one away is Duskwood. That's not that far away. It's where we just came from. So I'm trying to see if I can find a quest here, possibly that I'm missing for whatever reason. Officer Porterhouse. Wait, Officer Porterhouse? I like that name.
Can I help you?
I don't think I've ever seen him before. Let's see.
Can I help you?
Engineers. Let's make sure we've got everything we can from here. Find Bingles. This guy's just an alliance donation of wool guy. Dun, dun, dun. Where is this guy going? The quest? So I was asking in chat if they know where the Techbot quest is, because I can't find it. For whatever reason, I can't find it, and I'm not that worried about it. It's not that great of a quest or quest reward, but I really thought it was a chain quest where you had to like talk to someone who would send you over here to talk to someone in Ironforge to tell you to come over here and talk to someone, but it just doesn't seem. Oh, there we go. Wait, is that it? No. Find Bingles and Lochmadon. I don't think that quest has anything to do with it. Save Techbot's brain. There it is. Okay. Oh, got it. I don't know why that quest was grayed out to me, like why it wasn't showing as an exclamation point there, but I found it. Okay. I knew it had to be here somewhere, and I thought you had to talk to someone in Stormwind to send you here. Maybe it was like a chain quest, but apparently not. So there it is. Save Techbot's brain. The reward is just 20 silver. It's pretty easy. Nothing too fancy. The filled vial. This is the one we need to work on ahead of time as best we can. I'm going to start heading over there now, see if I can do this on my own. Just a natural, I need to find a few things. Name a fall from the irradiated trog. So, we need to find a glowing trog, and we need to cast this vial. Yes, looks shareable. Not a chain. Yeah, I have 6 quests. I think 5 are shareable, or all 6. I'm not sure, but I think these are all shareable quests. Let's see. No, the no gain isn't. No gain isn't. Data rescue. 5, yeah. Yep, all but 1 is, so that's not too bad. Okay, so we're gonna head down. So if you don't know, Gnomeregan is in Dun Moreau. So Ironforge is obviously the capital city for the dwarves and really the gnomes at this point. And then you head south from here down to Keranos. And Keranos is where you can get one of these quests for the no gain quest, and Gnomeregan itself is to the west over here. So we are gonna head over here and try to get this empty file filled up if we can, and then run back to Keranos, turn it in to get the next part of the quest, which is that also you have to complete in Gnomeregan. So it's a little complicated, and we'll see if other people are also going to do that. One Shadow Priest is useful, but that's probably max. So in Vanilla WoW, Shadow Priests are they're definitely not useless in raids, but I don't see them as generally being a high priority DPS class to bring along. But, my understanding is that one Shadow Priest in a raid, in a 40-man raid, is not a bad idea, especially if it's on a WoW patch where there's 16 debuff slots instead of 8 debuff slots. Because you can end up using the there's like Shadow Vulnerability, basically, which is what I've been speccing into more recently, so Shadow Weaving is basically Shadow Vulnerability. That actually helps a lot for Warlock DPS to some extent. So there is other uses, some utility uses for them. Besides just dealing damage on their own. There's Mirnus. Let's go ahead and buff her up. Mirnus? Yeah, okay, got it. We're going to head over to Gnomeregan over here. It looks like Puliaria. Puliaria? I would say Aria is the last part there, and Puli is the first part. I want to say Puliaria, just because it sounds easier to say. Anyway, so Puliaria is already over there. Everyone else is in Ironforge or Dun Moreau, so we're pretty much... Oh, it looks like Broomhandle's flying into Ironforge still, so he's actually, or she's, yeah, I guess he's still flying in. But we should be good to go pretty soon. But we're still wandering over to Gnomeregan. We're still looking for getting these trogs for this no gain quest. And this first part of the quest will give us 22 silver and some experience. The second part of the quest, I don't think it has a great reward either. Truthfully, I don't think the rewards here are that amazing. These robes might be something we swap to, because we end up losing 12 intellect but gain 10 spirit. That's pretty nice with spirit tap for leveling. Let's see, these shilly mitts would be, so we'd go from, we'd lose 1 spirit and gain 2 intellect. That's fine, it's probably worth it, but it's kind of a negligible change. Silver reward here. This one has a cape that's pretty good. Yeah, I would probably switch to that. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. And these other 2 are just silver. So mostly we're just going to get a lot of experience in these quests. Maybe 1, maybe 2 upgrades, nothing amazing. And then hopefully that will get some good drops from inside Gnomeregan. I was mentioning in the previous play session or 2 that there's a boss in here called Vicious Fallout, I think is the name. He's a water elemental, basically. And he drops a staff that gives you underwater breathing, which is really, really nice. Apparently he also drops I don't know if it was a wand or some armor piece. I think it was a wand. That's really good too. So that's a really awesome boss for casters. And our group's pretty good for me because we only have one other caster as a mage, so I'm really only going to compete with the mage for most gear in here, I think. So that's pretty nice. I'm pretty happy with the group as far as how it benefits me in terms of what I can get while I'm in here. I think there's a chance that I really don't see anyone else rolling on anything. In fact, the mage maybe will only roll on a couple things that I would be rolling on regardless. Like maybe a staff with some nice stats, but like a lot of stuff that I would be rolling on maybe won't apply to the mage. So let's go ahead and share all these. Actually, who is this? We could probably share. It probably makes more sense to share when we're all in a group together. I'm gonna go down here though and start kind of taking a look, see if we can't find the quest for no gain. See if we can find the trogs that we need. I think what we need to do is find the trog and cast that file on them. Oh good, a dwarf priest already clearing for us. Thank you, Mr. Dwarf Priest. Looks like he has Spirit Tap also. Cool. So that was nice. Good stuff. What level is that priest? 31 also. Looks a lot like me then. What is going on here? This seems broken. That didn't seem right? I mean, so there should have been a platform that came up with that thing. That thing should have went up, and then a platform should have popped up so I could have jumped down to it. That seems very broken. Yeah. Why is this broken? This doesn't seem right. Is this broken to you also? The elevator, I mean. Like, I don't know if it's just a graphical glitch or if it's actually busted. But I don't see the... like, the platform to stand on. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, something's wrong there. Whoops. Well, so, yeah, running back now. Well, I mean, that's one way to get down there. It seemed like it was a graphical glitch to me, because it looked like the hunter there, Puliaria, ran up to the platforms fine, but when I ran onto it, there was nothing there, and I just fell through the ground and died. So, it's kind of sad. That's funny. Anyway, I'm just gonna... The platform wasn't there. Anyway, I'm just gonna fast forward the video for the run back. There's not really much to say. It'll be a minute or two maybe. And when we get back, I'll res. It looks like I won't be able to have time to finish that quest with ahead of the group. Maybe they'll want to finish it together, and we can just wrap it up and then run back to Kronos and turn it in. But yeah, so let's speed up the video for this. Okay, so we're back, and we rezzed, and that was still glitchy. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm glad I'm here and alive now, so that's good. Can I get some water? Water would be nice. And let's go ahead and buff up. Our group is down here somewhere, I think. Maybe? Where's everyone at? Yay, Conjured Spring Water, 8. Dunmoreau, Gnomeregan. So at least we have one person still wandering around in Dunmoreau. Yeah, our warrior's back there. There's a rogue. The hunter was down here a bit ago. I don't know where the hunter went. We'll find her. She's maybe just ahead. Okay, there we are. Okay, we're all here. Great. So we just need the warrior to come down. Let's go ahead and buff everyone up. Let's start our buff timer. Who needs buffs? Buff. Pet needs buffs. Okay, I think it's pretty good on the buff timer. Yeah. Yeah. I'll share quest once we are all here. Good, and let's go ahead and get our water onto our toolbar right there. It seems good, and we'll get our heal bar up. We do have Prayer of Healing now, so it's a group heal. But we probably won't be spamming that a lot. I mean, it's like... It takes a lot. It's a pretty slow heal, and like mostly if our warrior's doing a good job, then we just need to focus on the warrior anyway. So it doesn't really matter. We don't really need to heal everyone. But I'll keep it in mind as a new thing that we have, a new tool we can use. Just gonna wand this guy down with everyone else, I guess. Hopefully we need a prismatic punch card. Hopefully it doesn't drop on one of these guys. Stout Battle Hammer of the Tiger. Kind of weak looking. We're gonna go ahead and greed that. We don't need it anyway. I mean, it's not something we would use. Okay. Our warrior isn't here still. Still need our warrior before we do Techbot. I don't know if they're like getting ready to pull or what's going on. So what we also need to get out here is a prismatic punch card. And this punch card we can use in these machines here. He's on his way down the elevator. Right? I don't see the warrior yet. I think he'll be here any moment. There he is. Got him. Okay, let me share the quests first. Group at me. Let's group up together with these guys over here. Okay, so save Techbot's brain. Let's wait for our warrior friend to get here. Share. Let's share. Okay. Get it. It says too far away. Where are they at? Hold on. It says you're on the quest nearness. Let's share this. Let's just go through and share as many as we can. Share. I'm just gonna keep spamming share and hopefully they'll accept. Share. I don't know if this is working or not. You can't tell. Well, maybe they've already done some of these quests. I don't know what's going on. It looks like Techbot's not even here anyway, so I might as well just keep spamming shares between people. I can't share the no game quest. Did he respawn? Did he respawn? I don't know. Okay. Looks like, what is this? A dupe bug? Oh yeah, dupe bugs are spawned by Techbot, I think. And actually, you know, if I remember right, on Modern WoW, I don't know if this changed after Cataclysm or what, but this room right here, I believe, is where gnomes start in Modern WoW and Warlords of Draenor. So this is literally, I think this is the exact room where a gnome would start, because I think gnomes have like reclaimed. I think gnomes have reclaimed Gnomeregan in Modern WoW. I think that was a part of the Cataclysm expansion. I think. I'm not sure about that. Let's look for the punch card while we wait. Yeah, so the punch card we can get is for this the come here then. Which way are we going? Why are we going that way? I think there's more over here we can kill. Maybe not. Anyway, so the data rescue is the card, prismatic punch card. It's hard to get this quest completed. You really need to find. You need to kill like mobs outside of the instance first. Crap, we gotta go up this way. Well, we can farm them outside on elites. Anyway, so the prismatic punch card. The first one, you have to get one, kill an elite, and then hopefully it'll drop. Once it drops, you can then turn it in to those punchographic machines that I pointed out. The one that says like punchographic A. Then you need to turn the one that you get from A into the B machine, and then the B machine to C, and C into D. It's a little complicated, but I can explain it once we get rolling. But we hopefully just need to find one. It's hard to find them sometimes. The drop rate's pretty unfortunate. And if we're lucky, we'll get it soon and then just be done with this madness. And we can get inside the instance itself. It looks like Techbot's still not up, but it's hard to see. It might be too far away to tell from here. I don't think Broomhandle's going to need any healing from me here. Let's check his gear, by the way. How is he looking? He is modestly geared. Nothing crazy. I don't see any Techbot yet. So yeah, so the punchographic thing is this machine right here. We can click it. Nothing actually will happen until we get our card. In No More With You Silver. Yep. I will show us there. And I don't know if this 01 thing on the screens means anything. I want to check that later, maybe translate that into a translator. I bet it does have some small message there. I don't know what it'd be, but I bet it's something. So I'll take a look at that later. And you guys can take a look too, of course, at home. Let's farm more mobs while we wait to get the punch card. Okay, so we're looking for mobs to kill, and while we're waiting for Techbot to spawn. Yeah, I don't know what the spawn rate is for Techbot. I've never actually been in an area where Techbot's been killed. If you are Horde, I think Horde can use this right over here. This transporter transports Horde characters from. Where are you guys? We're right here. Where is this guy? We are in the hallway? Like, I don't know. I don't see our mage. Where'd our mage go? Honestly, I have no clue where the mage went. Where did you go? I seriously completely lost our mage. No clue where he's at. Like, I don't even know. I mean, I've got him targeted, but I'm like seriously confused right now. Where did... He's not on the map, unfortunately. I don't see him here, and he's not responding, but he's like dying slowly. Upstairs. Upstairs where? I honestly don't know where upstairs is. This is the back entrance here, this workshop door. You need to have a key to get into that. If you kill the final boss... oh, there's a mob to kill. There's a mob. That's what I was looking for. I was like, there's gotta be something to kill down here. Okay, let's kill this. Let's mark it, or... Wait, why do I have... fading out of here? Okay. There we go. Our warriors here is going to take care of it. Okay, let's heal up. I guess we can't heal up our mage, still MIA. I still don't know where upstairs is. Like, I don't know if he means he went closer to the instance entrance and is clearing stuff out or what, but... Yeah, he's like... long gone, I feel like. I really lost him. I completely lost... No, we're by Techbot. I honestly am completely like flabbergasted that I lost track of that mage. I swear we were like all here and we were fine, but then he just like vanished out of nowhere. Oh, there's Techbot. There's Techbot. Okay, there's Techbot. Let's go ahead and get him. Yeah, this should be an easy kill. Techbot's not a tough, I guess a boss to kill. He's the 26 elite, nothing fancy. So there's a dupe bug that was netted there and blown up, and I don't even know who Techbot is attacking, because our warrior's not even taking damage. I haven't done anything. Okay, there we go. Let's okay, let's start heading in and clear for the punch card along the way. So we got our brain, which is, or it's really Techbot's memory core, which is pretty much his brain, right? Let's rebuff inner fire. Let's get our Furball suit back on. Now we're actually making some progress here. Yeah, I've never had to wait for Techbot before. It doesn't seem like the server is so overpopulated there's ever a line for him, but I guess some other group killed him recently. We did see that dwarf priest that was there earlier. I'm guessing that priest, before he died, had something to do with that. Cavern Deep Invader and Pillager. I think the punch card can drop inside, but I'm not totally sure on that. On my warrior I ran this quest, and I give up on the punch card. I never could get it to drop. I was never able to get it to drop for us, and then we just gave up and went inside. Can the punch card drop inside? I don't know if it can drop inside or not. I honestly don't care that much. Like, I'd like to complete the quest, but it's such a headache that it's not worth waiting around forever for. I think this irradiated pillager is what I need for the empty leaden file, whatever. Invalid target, invalid target. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. We're going to wand this guy down. I guess I just got irradiated by being too close, so I'm going to back up a little bit more. And this guy's a disease. Let's go ahead and actually just take care of curing this stuff. Let's go ahead and select this guy and see if we can use this. There we go, the empty file. We filled it up. We're done with that quest. That's good. Relogging, be right back 10 sec because of an add-on. Got it. Okay. We're going to do lots of disease curing, it looks like, in this instance, at least to get rid of these irradiated guys for the moment. Robo Guts, that's for another quest. And I think I shared every quest I really could, pretty much. We don't need to go this way. Or just clearing for the punch card. It might be just clearing for the punch card, which actually makes a lot of sense. I guess I'm taking the kill on this guy. Me and the Raptor killed that guy. That was nice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We need to clear for the punch card. That's fair. I'll go ahead and pull this guy, and someone's gonna grab him. Hopefully, yep, good. Yeah, so we're gonna clear this side. You don't really need to go this way. Gnomeregan's an interesting instance. It's fairly non-linear. There's lots of tricks that you can use to jump down and bypass content. And there's a couple ways to go through here. There's a back door. It's quite complex in that regard. I'm going to run away from this guy. I don't want aggro. So there's a lot you can do here, but I'm irradiated. I don't want that. Let's cure that. Fade, radiation cure. Oh, good. Yeah, so there's quite a lot you can do here, but... Ooh, I need this artificial extrapolator. We're going to go ahead and grab this. These things are going to be throughout the instance. This is for one of our quests, so we're going to need to grab like 12 of these, I think. It's quite a few. And they do respawn pretty fast. Like, it's only like a 3 or 4 minute, maybe 5 minute respawn. So if you clear an area and you want to run back and get more while you're in Gnomeregan, you can usually run back and find more. It's pretty convenient for as far as completing that quest is concerned. Okay, we're good here. Let's keep going. If we don't get the punch card soon, I think we'll just forget it. It's probably not anything we're going to spend a lot of time on. You know, I don't think any mobs in this instance fear. So I don't think I need to cast Fear Ward on anyone ahead of time. Like, I don't think there's any boss that fear, anything like that. So I am not really interested in wasting mana or time on Fear Ward. Let's go ahead and loot this. Let's go ahead and dot that guy. Back up. Furbog mode. I haven't healed a single person in this instance so far. I mean, we're only a few pulls in, but it's a good sign that the warrior is at least able to tank these initial mobs without needing a lot of heals. Let's throw a renew on him. Lesser Moonstone. Just gonna get some greed going on that. Dot. I guess I gotta resist there. I like to dot these things. I don't have anything else to do with my mana at the moment. Oh, I resisted it. That was cool. He shot me with some fungus, I don't know what you call it, some infested disease thing, and I resisted, so that was fun. Let's go ahead and loot this. Nope, nothing there. Okay, dot. And, yeah, so I think we're doing well. And I'll keep wandering away. And we're not marking anything. I think the raid leader, or the group leader, is Mirnus the Rogue, who usually Rogue isn't like the best person to lead a group, just because there's not a lot, like, it makes more sense for the warrior, usually the tank, to handle marking and leading the group for that reason. I have a fear that we're going to pull this pack of mobs over here on accident. You can pull them from down here if you get too close. It's kind of weird aggro in this instance in some aspects, but I don't think... I mean, I've never personally pulled them, but I've seen other people in my groups before pull them on accident. Later on, where there's some Dark Iron Dwarves we'll deal with, those are even easier to pull, and it's in a similar kind of hallway like this. A little bit different, but similar hallway. So that's not so fun to have that happen. There's a little event here that you can activate that, as far as I know, there's like no loot from this. Like, I've never seen even a green item drop from this. I don't know what's going on with this thing. We talked to Blastmaster Emmy Shortfuse. See down here, it says, with your help, I can evaluate these tunnels. And you can see these rocks that are falling down to the right and over here to the left where our hunter's standing. That's going to be where these events take place. So let's see if we can find out where these trogs are coming from and put a stop to the invasion. A nice glove for you, incoming warrior. I've never seen anything drop here. Like, at least I don't think so. It just seems like the loot, these aren't really like real bosses here. I don't really understand exactly what the deal is. Stand away from the rocks so you don't die from the explosion. This is a fun event though. I really do enjoy this little event, even though not a lot happens and it's a little slower than it needs to be. I think they could speed up the event. No quest here. This isn't the escort. There is an escort, but actually it might be a horde only quest. I'm not sure if it's an alliance escort. Actually, the other escort may be horde only. I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go ahead and... Ooh, why is our mage taking so much damage? Let's try and get a few more heals on him. I guess he was AoEing, so that's fair. I understand now why he's taking so much damage. It's like, what was going on? Like, that guy just got blown up. But it's nice to have some good AoE going on in here. This is a good spot to loot quest stuff, too. We can get some guts here. Let's see, who's tanking now? It looks like our mage is going to take more damage. So let's get a renew going. And a quick flash heal. Okay, good. So you can see that basically this Trog tunnel pops open and everyone storms out and attacks us. It's kind of fun. I just ninja'd like all the guts. All mine, all mine. Actually, I don't know if everyone even has a quest for the guts. Let's see. The guts, 3 of us have it, so a couple people don't. Alright. Looks like our mage is down to like 25% mana, so maybe he won't be doing a lot of crazy AoE stuff in here. And actually, little gnome here, Blastmaster Emmy, does kind of help out. You can see her running around trying to help out. So that's fun. She's not that useful, but a little useful. Okay, back away. Back up. You really do need to back up. Like, this guy was gonna... I'm pretty sure he'll die if he doesn't move. I kind of hope he dies. I think it'd be kind of fun. Let's see. Oh, he got away. That's kind of a bummer. It would have been way more exciting. What is he wearing for a hat piece? Shadow goggles. Okay. And then, so the rock formation is collapsed, and it's safe now. We can go back over here. And then on this rock formation is going to blow open next. Or pop open next. And there's going to be a boss that'll pop out of here eventually. So, actually 2 bosses really. It's like a big trog and his pet alligator, I guess. Crocodile? Something like that. So, we'll get a deal with them both very shortly. What did I pick up here? Scroll of Intellect? That doesn't... I don't think Intellect stacks. So if I cast this on myself... How do I deselect? Okay, I cast on myself, my Intellect... Yeah, more powerful spells already activated. So it's not going to do anything for me. Let's just wand this thing a bit. I'm getting rid of Shield or Mage if he starts taking damage, but... Seems fine. That was a really small pack. Were those elites or... I don't know what they were, but they were very small packs. There's some more here. There's an actual elite with that group. So I'm going to focus on the elite as far as putting a dot on them and dealing a little bit of extra damage. Let the mage handle the AoE. Whoops, the guy got behind me. Let's throw a renew and a flash heal onto our mage. But otherwise, really no one took any damage. They were a very minimal amount of damage. This grime encrusted object we picked up, we've got like 5 of them. Those are really cool. You get some nice stuff from them sometimes. And we're going to clean them off later. So they're grime encrusted right now, but in a little bit we'll clean them, and they'll be a little bit better. Our mage is taking some damage. Congrats to the pet, our pet, Raptor the Raptor leveled up. Congrats, Raptor. What level is Raptor now? 31? Good. Anyway, we're getting a lot of these guts at least. I mean, we're basically going to complete this quest at this rate, which is handy. Let's see, this, and this. Okay. Cool. Where's the bad guy? Come on. There should be someone spawning soon. 10 seconds to blast stand back. Back up. Huh. You know, yeah, I was gonna say it's supposed to blow, but it doesn't actually blow. I think it's like she thinks it's gonna explode, but then actually the mob... Oh, let's save the pet. Uh-oh, sorry pet, trying to heal you. Warrior was missing out. We killed Chomper, the croc, and now we're killing Grubbus, the troll, or not the troll, the trog. Whoa, I need to shield up this guy. Sorry, Warrior. I was so busy healing up the raptor I wasn't paying attention to the Warrior, who almost died. But I threw a shield on him last minute and gave him a few heals, and he's good now. Let's see what loot pops up, and nothing, which is... nothing ever drops from these bunch of jerks. Yeah, so that's the event. Basically does nothing. This thing blows shut, and that's like it. Like there's nothing else to do here. She shoots a flare up to celebrate, and that's it. Like it's surprisingly lame, and I'm fairly convinced that this is a glitch on Chronos, because there should be... I really feel like there should be something that drops from these mobs, but nothing ever drops. Like, I don't know. Something should drop from there. So that's kind of a bummer. Let's actually put our find a treasure back on here. Box of assorted parts. Yeah. Okay. And what else we got here? Box of assorted parts. Large solid chest. Okay, back we go. I think we're gonna be ready to pull here. Is everyone ready? No, not quite. This is a non-elite. I don't mind just pulling this one. I guess they want to do more trogs to try and get the punch card, which I think is a great idea, but I am concerned that it's gonna take a long time to get that punch card, and I really want to get it, but to me, at the same time, spending an excessive amount of time trying to get something that really isn't gonna be that amazing for us is not that entertaining to me. Oh, we pulled that one too. I'm just dotting up these things for now. I got really nothing else to do. Let's go ahead and cure disease in the warrior. And everyone's pretty good on health. I mean, I guess you could throw a renew on the warriors, get a little bit of healing going. I'm not that worried about it. And our DPS is super split. This is where marking's nice. If we had like kind of focused DPS, I think it'd be a little more efficient. I got a lot of stuff there, but no punch cards still. Bummer. Okay. Well, onwards and upwards. Let's get our inner fire back going. I recently added a new add-on, or not new, but an add-on that's new for me, called URL copy, which is really nice, and I really recommend it for like everyone. It's so simple and handy. I'm trying to keep this disease off the warrior, but yeah, okay. So welcome, new guildie. Want to say hi to him? The Raptor, that's who's got the disease. Now let's get that off there. Anyway, so the new add-on is called URL copy. You notice in chat right now there's a Twitch link someone sent. If you click on it, I can actually now copy and paste it, so that's actually super handy. I think I might have mentioned that last video, I can't quite remember, but I really like that add-on. I'm really glad that I got it. Someone recommended it to me. It's very simple, easy to use, and I just recently, like the last day or two, a couple days ago, released a video for my add-on. So people have, not always, but a lot of people have asked me, probably on like a daily basis, basically, someone will ask me what add-ons I use, what my UIs consist of, everything. So I finally just made a nice, like an updated video. I had an older video, it was kind of bare bones. I made an updated video that discusses all my add-ons, and it goes through each add-on one by one. So it's a very long video, like 30 minutes long, just to talk about my UI, which isn't that great or that complicated. But I spent about 30 minutes talking about it, and if you look in the description of the video, it's got timestamps to talk about each add-on as I go. So if you just want to learn about the add-ons a little, you can watch the video. If you just want to download the add-ons, I made a little zip file. It's in the description of the video. You can download. It's like a 5 megabyte file. It's very small. And why are we pulling that? I don't need to pull that. Okay, well this is about to get hectic. So let's start healing the warrior. Let's cure disease on the warrior twice, I guess. Let's cure disease again. Cure disease takes up a modest amount of mana, but nothing excessive. Let's cast a big heal on the warrior. And what is disease again? Nature damage inflicted every 3 seconds. Okay, nothing too serious. Still good to get it removed if possible, just so it doesn't spread to everyone and become chaotic, but yeah, okay. Okay, dead. Let's loot these things. It looks like we're not going to get this punch card, and I am pretty sure I'm ready to give up. Finally got the mount. Who is this guy? Level 40. Huh, okay. This is the right way to go, yeah, for the cleaning things. This is where you clean stuff. It's really cool. You get XP at... Whoa, where are we going? Yeah, I might give up on it after these packs. Yeah, I might give up on the punch card after this. I mean, up to you guys... No. Sorry, I was typing with one hand while I was moving. So I kind of will give up on it personally, I think. Like, if after this pack we don't get it, then I'm not going to go out of my way to keep killing extra mobs for it, but we'll see what happens. Is there a little bridge here? What is this bridge do? I've never really explored over here. Is there a chest up here? Maybe? Huh, I think there's a chest over there, so we might be able to go. If we want to keep farming over there for this punch card, that's maybe the way to go. Guts, no punch card, no punch card. I guess we're moving on. Yeah, I think there's a chest. It might be on the ground level. It's hard to see where it's at using our little tracker there. Okay, I'm gonna dot that one, and there's a chest over there. Okay, yeah, that is it over there. Good. Chest in the center of this cog. Let's grab it after this pull. Okay. I just wanted to get that out in chat, make sure everyone knows what's going on. I guess our mage could probably use a shield and a heal. I don't want the mage to die. Mage has been super helpful in doing a lot of good AoE, so we want to keep that mage up as much as possible. Did we get our punch card? Probably not. Looks like, unless this one drops it. Nope. Alright, let's open this chest. Let's see what's inside. That tracker, I mean, this is kind of an obscure chest. Look at this thing. I mean, you can see it when you come in the room at least, so you kind of know it's there. Greed, that's junk. Just gonna disenchant that if I get it. It's not really junk, but, well, yeah, 4 intellect, 3 stamina, leather. I guess it's useful for druids, but we don't have a druid here, so it's basically junk for us. I didn't win that, so that's okay. Let's see, is this gonna drop a punch card? Nope. Okay, we've like full cleared this whole floor. I never clear this much stuff. Like, I always skip the center cog, and when we came in, we went right instead of left. I usually skip that also. Let's put our Furball suit back on. Okay, let's go downstairs. Clean our grime. Now, there's a tip here. I'll show you guys this. Or do we want to... pull this mob. What are we gonna do, guys? What are we gonna do? Okay, down we go. Works for me. So there's a tip here I want to show you guys. Kind of cool. We go to escort. Okay, I don't. Yeah. Okay. So this is Sparkle-O-Matic 5200, and this is the grime encrusted object. I have 7 of them, so let's test this out. So we're gonna click the first one, insert a grime encrusted object. Okay, accept. Click. It's 3 silver and the objects you turn in, you get 1500 experience. Wait, no, did we get an experience or not? Ah, we didn't get an experience. Kind of a bummer. Oh yeah, sorry. So now, complete the quest. Now we get 2500 experience. Okay. So let's do another one, and we don't get an experience for the second one we do. So if we go to the different machine, this is the other Sparkle-O-Matic 5200. Talk to this one, accept. Talk to it again, continue, complete quest. Complete the quest. We get 2500 experience from this one also. So then if you go to the third one, continue, accept, complete quest, accept, complete quest, you get 2500 experience. So each one of these cleaners actually gives you experience, and there's 3 cleaners down here. But if you keep going to the same one, you don't get more experience. So you can actually get 7500 experience instead of just 2500 if you just keep turning in these quests here. So it's totally worth it, and I recommend you keep that in mind if you're down here ever. Okay, so now we're here. There's actually a mailbox down here for Alliance, so if you need to mail stuff or whatever, you can go ahead and do that. Now let's go ahead and open all those gifts we just got. We got an Iridescent Pearl, we got a Gnomeregan Amulet of the Owl, 5 Intellect, 4 Spirit. Pretty nice. Lead ore, junk, copper ore, basically junk, shadow gem, Mossagate, and Gnomeregan Amulet of Strength. And these are bind on pickup. These boxes, you can't like trade them, or those necklaces. And there is, okay, these guys got a relog, and there is a vendor over here, so you can vendor any junk you have. So we're gonna go ahead and get rid of our intellect thing here. Lead ores, junk, melon juice, we can get rid of, mutton chops. Let's go ahead and disenchant that hammer we picked up earlier. You notice in World Chat, the mods are kicking people that are trying to trade characters in chat, because it's really just not where it's supposed to be at, that kind of stuff. 5 intellect, 4 spirit is 9 stamina, 4 spirit. I think I'd rather have the intellect, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the amulet of the owl. It's a pretty nice necklace though. That was such level 26. Pretty nice. And the amulet of strength, we don't need that either, so we're gonna get rid of that. Get some essences from it, and I'm just gonna go ahead and vendor the copper ore to save some space. Okay. We're all here, and is what's his name back yet? Amp, you back? I guess we're pulling. Good. Okay. Let's dot this thing up and start wanding it. And I think I need to rebuff everyone now. So let's start the rebuffs. Warrior rebuff. Hunter. Okay, we're all rebuffed except for the Raptor. I haven't buffed the Raptor yet. Let's say grats to the guild. Oh, right. So we're doing pretty good here. We're rolling along, and I'm really happy with this group so far. I think it's going to be a really easy instance run for us. As long as we don't botch it with anything super stupid, I think we will be just fine. We're basically leaving the clean area now. That room's called the clean room. So in the clean room, you can clean those grime-covered objects, obviously. To the Horde, I think that room is not friendly at all. So I think that room's not friendly at all to Horde characters, so I don't exactly know what happens if they go in there. But I don't quite remember, because it's been a while since I've ran Horde in Gnomeregan, but I'm pretty sure you don't actually get any benefit out of that room. I think all these, like these guards here, are actually aggressive towards Horde. I think you can use the Sparkle-O-Matics, but you can't use the mailbox, I know that. This is where the punch card B would be, so we need to have our first punch card and use it at the punch card A before we can use it at punch card B, but we don't have punch card A, we haven't gotten it, so we can't do anything with that, unfortunately. That's a little bummer, and I don't think we're going to get the punch card at this point. It's possible these things will drop it in here, but I don't really know if that's true. I don't really know where the escort quest is here either. I originally thought it was like sort of straight across the room from where we are now, but ooh, large red sack, cool. Let's toss some renews on people. I haven't really done any healing since we've been over here. I've just been DPSing, but this bot, by the way, Alarma Bomb 2600 is glitched. He's supposed to be aggressive to us, I think, but he actually doesn't do anything, so there's that. We are pulling something soon? Maybe? Okay, there's a pyroblast on that guy, right? Is that a pyroblast? Yeah. Okay, so we've got a fire spec mage. Wasn't really paying attention, but yeah, it's fire spec mage, which is fun. I was fire spec on my mage when I was playing my no mage in Astalrius, and I like fire spec a lot. I think it's really good for leveling, for just for fun. I mean, it's not okay, so it's not really good. It's really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. I don't know why. I really like the damage over time aspect, and I just kind of like the idea of shooting giant fireballs at stuff. I guess I don't know. I'm a simple person. I see fire and I give it a thumbs up. I don't know. So yeah, I happen to enjoy fire spec. I think it's pretty well agreed that frost spec is better, but that's okay. Looks like our Raptor was doing a good job tanking there. Maybe Raptor has earned himself a fort buff. So he probably has. Let's toss a few renews around. Let's do a big heal on the warrior. He's doing fine, but let's just get him topped off a little. Still no punch card. Sad times. Sad times for the group. We did finish all of our guts. We got all of our mechanical guts, which is nice. And we're probably gonna get some more grime-covered objects over time. And okay, where are we clearing to? Where is the person we have to? Okay, pull. Let's go. More Ladim. Okay, we're just gonna dot these all, and yeah. I always love it when someone says, "Who is this guy in? Duskwood or Darkshire?" Stitches. I guess someone just ran into Stitches, which is always fun. I love seeing new players run into Stitches in Vanilla WoW. I think it's one of the funniest things. Like, I wish there were more mobs like Stitches in WoW. He really is one of the most fun and kind of just cool things in WoW to me. I don't know, it's just fun. Like, you're in a town, and your town suddenly gets attacked by a giant, horde character. I feel like that's exactly what you kind of want in an MMORPG. Where are we going now? Here is Escort. Really? Where is he? I don't see him yet. Okay, dot that. And I guess we just solo pulled that one. Good. And he got a stun from the mage. So that was cool. The mage has, I think, impact. I forget, it's like something that gives your fire spells a chance to stun. I don't see the escort in there. There he is. There he is. Ah, okay. Kernaby. Interesting. Oh, while they're fighting, I'm going to ninja one of these things over here. There's also a chest in here. That's cool. I knew the chest was in here on the minimap. I didn't realize it was in this room. Like I said, it's sometimes hard to judge the depth. If there's like another tunnel underneath this room, perhaps, where that could have been. So it was kind of cool that that's there. Let's wand that guy down. Looks like this room's clear now. Let's go ahead and grab the chest. And this escort is a pretty quick escort, I believe. Yes, a fine mess. We want to take that quest. And male 22 attack power. That might be nice for the warrior. Okay, so where is Kernaby? There he is. He's fast. He runs quick. It is a relatively short escort. Oh, I got those pants, so I'm going to disenchant those. As far as I recall, this escort will basically just... Oh, let's go ahead and cure that disease. This escort just, like, takes a run straight to the instance entrance, and he just, like, books it. Like, it means, like, straight running, right? This is not, like, a walking escort. So I'm just following it at full speed here, and he's fast. I even have minor speed increase on my boots, the enchant, and he's still, I feel like, practically faster than me. The stairs slowed him down a little bit, but... Are we pulling this guy? Guess we're gonna pull him. Gives us another chance of getting a punch card. Let's see, what is he doing? Why is he chilling there? Like, the escort's kind of a jerk. He's just hanging out, not doing much. I like marking escorts, by the way. If you're ever in a group and you can mark your escort, I mean, maybe this escort's just following the mage. It seems like he's really following him closely. Want to go outside after the escort and farm for a couple minutes for the punch card? Yeah, maybe we'll go outside. This is a good time to go out and maybe clear a few more mobs, try and find the punch card. Punch card really is hard to find. I don't know, I don't feel like Chronos is particularly hard to find. Like, I don't think it's Chronos specifically that's made it overly difficult to find, but it just feels a little bit hard in general. So we got that quest complete. So that is the Find Mess quest, and we'll get actually a decent shoulder piece. It is hard to have essential artificials, a little bit hard. Okay, so we zoned out here. Zone out. Farm for card. Well, I have aggro. I don't want that. I'm gonna fear that bad boy. Just clear once. Let's not wait for respawns also. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes max. I spelled minutes wrong, I know. Anyway, I feel like the drop rate is better outside the instance for these things for whatever reason. So it makes more sense to clear out here if possible, and in my opinion, that's what I've noticed in the past, that in general I get this punch card outside more than inside. So if we can clear out here, I think we'll have better luck. It's going to be a long instance run, so we haven't actually killed any bosses yet in the instance. Techbot is outside. He's for a quest. We did that escort quest, which really is no bosses. We did the event with the blowing up the rocks or whatever. All those things we did, and none of that actually really is a part of the main instance boss list, in my opinion. We still have quite a few bosses to go through. Let's keep going for the punch card. At least we're clearing these quickly, so it's not like we're spending a lot of time on each individual mob. And I really enjoyed getting that boosted experience from the turn-ins, from those grime-encrusted objects. Like I said, make sure you turn in all 3 of those things. You'll get more experience that way. I mean, you really... 2,500 experience isn't an incredible amount, but it's not anything to, stick your nose up about. Oh, Black Fang. It's kind of a cool offhand. It looks really nice, right? I wasn't even checking anyone's health. Everyone seems good. I'm gonna greed that. I don't think anyone needs it. Maybe the rogue would need it. It's kind of okay. It's a 1.5 speed, which means it is like, I'm a little surprised that'd be an upgrade, level 20 dagger for Mirnus, but I don't know what she's using, and I trust her that she's making the right choice on that. There's a Trog over here. Let's pull this one. I think there might be a Trog around the corner. Oh, I got gouged. What a jerk. Cool. What the hell just hit me? I swear, just like... Okay, let me run back, I guess. I swear I just exploded. I don't really understand how I just died. Like, was I just really not paying attention to my health? Was it really that bad? So, I swear I got like crit, hit. This was like all back to back. I swear I just took 200, 300, 400, like 500 damage literally in the span of like a second. Like I got like Wind Fury by that Trog or something. I swear that Trog just Wind Furied me. That was insane. I mean, I need to rewatch this video and take a look at what just happened there, because maybe my health was lower than I realized, but I have like 1,000 health plus powered fort. So and I knew I'd taken a little bit of damage before pulling that mob, but there's no way that mob killed me that fast, right? Man, I've died twice and we haven't even gotten to the first boss. I died once before we even got in the instance because of the stupid elevator. I have a feeling that prismatic punch card that we need is going to drop now while I'm running back. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, that was weird. That was really weird. Okay, so, let's speed up the video for the run back again, and we'll be back in just a minute or two. Okay, so I'm back. Where are you all? I'm just gonna zone into the instance. I think at this point I don't think we're gonna find anything. We're gonna get another grime encrusted object or two, so at least when we go back this way we can turn them both in. I'm gonna zone in. Kind of question mark there because I'm not exactly sure what everyone's doing. Okay. On my way back. Yep, looks like we're giving up. That punch card, I mean, we've been here for like an hour now, and we haven't found it yet. It's just a ridiculously bad drop rate, it seems. Like, normally you should be able to get it sooner than this. I think we're just having some bad luck here, which makes it not great for us to worry about it. Okay, everyone head back to the clean room. And we need to all head back to the clean room. I think our mage was like outside. Like, he's really dedicated to getting that quest done. I don't know why he cares so much. Like, it's just, I mean, like, it's a good quest to get done, but it's not worth all the headache, I think. So I mean, really, we're like still at the beginning of this instance. We killed the Grubbus. We got to go downstairs and kill Vicious Fallout, which is the main one I need. Electrocutioner, Crowd Pummeler, maybe a rare spawn, Mech Guineer. Lots of other bosses still left for us. Ooh, what's this? Anything good here? There is some trogs over here we can kill, but I'm ready to give up on this quest. It's been long enough. Smoked sagefish. 3 men every 5 seconds, 15 minutes. Yeah, pretty nice. Cooking is definitely a good profession. I mean, it's worthwhile to skill up cooking to some extent, especially when you end up raiding. You'll find a lot of good uses for it. Let's put Find Treasure back on, and let's loot this Cavern Deep Reaver. And this is the room where we need to find, we're gonna find our water boss that I was talking about, the nice staff. Okay, ooh, man. Where is he getting that good stuff? That's some good stuff. Oh, maybe he's opening up his grime-encrusted objects. Which reminds me, let's go back and open ours up, too. I just forgot we had them right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Over here. Complete quest. Complete quest. Okay, we got 2 more boxes. What do we get? Shadow Gem? That's fine. Tiger's Eye. Okay, that's fine. We are in the clean room. Where are you guys? Where the crime-encrusted objects are clean. Where's the other 2? Okay, I see we're missing Cole. And oh, what the hell? Why is he in there? Why would he? Is he feign death? Okay, he's feign death. Okay. There's our rogue. There's our hunter. And we pulled an irradiated horror. That's fine. Okay, someone grab this mob off me. Thank you. Let's go ahead and heal Poleria. I don't know why they went so far ahead. I see now what's going on. I was just confused where everyone was, but they were up there. Okay, so we're all back together. What's this curse thing this guy's putting on? It's a magic. Physical damage dealt reduced by 20. Okay, we can't do anything about that. We can't de-magic people. It's not really that big of a deal. Can I get AI when you have a chance? Okay. Oh, radiated poisoning. I don't want to walk into that. Let's get out of that. I just want to loot this thing. There we go. Looted. Looted. Good. Okay. So the no gain quest that we worked on earlier with this full Litten collection file, once you turn in this part of the quest, you get another file to come back here and use it on these water elementals that are here. Unfortunately, we don't have that part of the quest, so we'll have to come back to complete that part if we want. How did I get poisoned? Why? I think it spreads very easily, and they spread it to us. That's not good. I'm just walking through this junk, I guess. Okay, let's get around to that. Let's... Someone hit him. Hit him. Faded. Okay. So we're looking for Vicious Fallout. I think there he is. Back here, you can see him in the far left of the screen. That's the boss we want. We need to get him for some good loot. He's got some nice stuff. So we gotta clear around to this side anyway to go down this tunnel. We might as well pull these things and clear a little bit. Someone get him, someone get him. Good job, good job. Looks like our rogue, I just realized, has Hemorrhage. So Hemo rogues are interesting because they're not necessarily best DPS or anything like that for rogues, but they are really good at stun locking people for PvP, so that's kind of fun. In here is a boss. Yep. Vicious Fallout. Anyway, so Hemo Rogues, as you're called, the kind of shorthand, they generate combo points very quickly because Hemorrhage costs quite a lot less energy than Sinister Strike even, so you can really generate a lot of combo points very quickly. And because of that, you can also end up stun locking people in PvP quite a lot easier. Where are we pulling to? I see our mage way over there pulling. Good. It's nice to be able to pull that more efficiently and not have to clear the whole room if possible. There we go. Vicious Fallout. Let's dot him. Warrior needs to taunt this guy. And this is an easy boss. I mean, we've already got him to half health basically. Super easy to kill. And it looks like our mage took aggro, but I don't really need to heal him even. He's fine. Toxic Revenger is like the worst possible weapon to drop. There's like 3 good items this guy, 2 good items this guy, and this is like the worst one. That's a really good main hand though for rogue, for backstabbing anyway. Does a lot of damage. Yeah. It would be nice if we'd gotten the other stuff. We didn't get anything good for casters there, I'm bummed. That's okay. Actually, you can get down in this boss, you can drop down from up top, someone was telling me, without actually clearing all the way there. You only need to clear like 2 packs to then get to that guy. So, it's pretty easy to get to that boss. So I might consider seeing if anyone wants to farm that with me later on. Just like farm that mob a few times. Maybe see if we can get the underwater breathing staff and a few other good caster items. So if anyone's interested in that, just like find me in game or something, and if I'm free and have some time, I would definitely be up for doing that. I don't know exactly the route, but I'm sure we can figure it out. Like I said, it basically clear a few Trog pulls right when you walk in. They're like single pulls for the most part, and then you can drop down. And actually, I think at 32 we get Levitate, so it's really easy to drop down as a priest. But yeah, I think you can drop down even without Levitate. I think you can survive the fall, I mean. There's... Whoops, I don't want to aggro anything there. I want to get this artificial. There we go, got the artificial. There's another one back there. No one ever loots these things. People always forget to get them. Oh, there we go. Hunter's going to grab that one, or the rogue's going to grab that one. Yep, I got 3 of 12. Let's pull. There we go. Hold out that one. Is that a single pull, or... Yeah, just one. Cool. So now we're moving along. So that was the first real boss, I feel like, in your Vicious Fallout. We have to clear this tunnel, and then in that next room we'll be able to kill the Electrocutioner boss. Then we'll take a side path over here to the Crowd Pummeler, kill the Crowd Pummeler, and then we will head to the final boss. So this is turning into a long instance run for us, for the most part, because we went ahead and looked so long for that card, and it was really just slow going getting that card together. A couple heals here for the warrior, and he'll be fine. Really, I'm barely paying attention to healing on the warrior. I'd like to get an add-on someday that will show like the healing more in the center of the screen, like all the people right here, so it's not like way off to the side. Would be nice, but I'm not like urgently seeking out opportunities for new add-ons at the moment. Like, I'm sure I can find something when I need it, especially for raiding. I'll be more interested in using it. Oh, okay. One more century down almost. So, things going on right now in my life outside of WoW. I've been mentioning this to people that I finished my PhD. I'll actually officially graduate in August, but everything's done at this point. It's all in the system, ready to go. Which means I'm looking for jobs, and the jobs I'm looking for, we pulled from down there. The jobs I'm looking for are postdoc positions. It stands for postdoctoral. And really, you can think of a postdoc position as a full-time position as a scientist, working in an academic lab in most cases. So generally I'll work in like a lab of a professor at a university and help them with their research projects. And the goal is to gain research experience in a new area is kind of the goal for me. And they're like 1-year contracts in most cases, and they're renewable for usually up to 3 years. So every year they kind of do like an evaluation. If they have enough funding, you're doing well, then they'll renew it for another year. And these postdoc positions are, you can really consider them almost like paid full-time internships for people with PhDs. That's what I would consider a postdoc position. You get a lot of good experience, you publish some nice papers, hopefully, research papers, and you build your resume, and you can apply for a permanent position as a faculty member maybe somewhere after a little while. Can I get this without aggroing this thing? Probably not. I don't want to be too greedy. How did I enter combat, by the way? Oh, there we go, we pulled that one. Okay, we'll pull this one also. This is maybe a little scary. let's take out this little guy over here. Our mage did like a blast wave there, which dazed all these mobs, but also aggroed them all to him, I think, but he seems okay. The Raptor's doing a nice off-tanking. You know, I'll give credit to this warrior. She's done a great job of using her Raptor as an off-tank without having it pull a bunch of crazy aggro or anything like that. So that's been really good. Oh, I think that mage... Oh, okay, huh. Well, this artificial respawned already, so I'm going to grab this, I guess. That's cool. And I think that mage went over there and grabbed that one that was down there. It's kind of funny. Let's go ahead and throw a heal over time on the warrior. I think this artificial is going to respawn too really quickly. We're low on mana for everyone, except for me. I have tons of mana. My mana is good. I'm going to fade because I'm getting chased right now by that guy, and I don't want to get hit by him if I can help it. Aggro behind? What the hell? Where's that guy coming from? You see that mechanized sentry? Like, did I aggro it somehow? That thing came from nowhere. It like zoomed off the back of the screen there. Oh, it's a stupid mage. I mean, it's not stupid. He's not stupid. He was probably trying to pull something from one of these artificials or whatever, and ended up aggroing that guy. I was like, where did that come from? I was like, there's no way we aggroed that thing. Now I understand. And I really do want to take that back. The mage certainly is not a stupid mage. I was just kind of joking, but it was just like, what the hell is going on? Huh. Okay. There's an artificial down there, which I will grab real quick. I'm going to ninja this. Do-do-do. And we're actually clear to like just run down there, but I'm going to go back this way to see if this one, yeah, there's one respawn. The respawn rates, like I said on these things, are super fast. So I'm just grabbing a bunch here, and we're going to be done with this quest really easy. Like, you really do kind of need to be, uh-oh. I need to be healing. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. They're in combat without me. Run. I'm coming, warrior. I just like bailed out on the group without saying AFK or anything, and it's a little scary. Okay, they're fine. They didn't need me. They would have been fine without me. There's an artificial over here. I'm trying to grab them as soon as I can. Honestly, not just because I'm like trying to ninja them, but because if I get them, they'll maybe respawn quickly for other people so they can get them. Like, it really is a proactive approach to these things. I've already got 9 of 12, and I think there's only 2 of the people looking at them. So yeah, only 2 people need them besides me. Going left. Let's do it. Right is longer. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Okay. AoE, go, go, go. Let's go ahead and shield up our mage friend who's missing. Where is our mage buddy? Oh man, I got interrupted. Got interrupted. Couldn't get the heal off. Sorry. I should have used a faster heal. Honestly, that was my fault, but like I just didn't expect that, I guess. Let's heal myself. Trying to heal this person. Trying to keep him alive, but I think he's gonna die. Trying to heal the hunter. Do I have any heal potions left? No, I don't. Okay, looks like we survived somehow. Where is our dead guy? Okay. And what is my res? F6, it's been a little while. Sorry about that. Shoulda cast a faster heal. I think our mage was doing the same thing I was doing, where he was out running around getting those artificials. So when we did that pull, the mage wasn't actually here, I think, at the beginning, which was a little unfortunate and definitely didn't help too much. Where's our warrior? Let's get the warrior that fort buff, and let's go ahead and drink real quick. So this pathway here is what we can take to go down to the crowd pummeler, and we'll need to go that way in a little bit. Do we want to do crowd pummeler or skip? I don't know if we're going to skip the crowd pummeler or not, but we'll find out in a little bit. Okay, I'm ready whenever they are. Let's go. Okay, pull away. Let's go, team. And okay, the warrior. I'm just gonna make sure the warrior hits at least. He's using thunderclap, so he's actually not even in. Or maybe he switches to. I'm gonna get another heal going on the mage over here. Trying to keep Mr. Mage alive. He looks like he's gonna be fine. You know, I don't think the warrior's in defensive stance. I'm getting the feeling, I'm not sure, but I don't see him using Sunder, which is a defensive stance move. And he's using Thunderclap, which is a battle stance, or I think Berserker stance, but definitely battle stance is what you have to be in. And yeah, I think you have to be in battle stance. I don't think you can use it in Berserker stance. So I don't know why exactly he's not in that other stance. You generate more threat would be helpful, I think. I mean, really, threat's not that bad here. But it would still be nicer just to have a little more threat and a little less damage taken by the warrior too. 10% damage reduction in defensive stance. So let's wait till he gets a shout. Okay, got a thunder clap and a shout going, and we can go ahead and start spamming some heals on him now. I have aggro, so I'm going to fade. That fade is super handy for keeping me out. The mage was AFK, I think. There goes the blast wave. There we go. That AoE helps so much for these guys. These are non-elites, so really AoE is like the perfect answer. Especially if you have someone to heal you and keep you alive, which I'm trying to do for our little mage friend here. Yep, okay, clear. So, we're at one more pull, I think, and we can sneak around the pull after that. And then we will be on our way to the boss. Okay, let's throw a dot on the main guy there, and let's start doing some... Let's do a renew first. Uh-oh. Looks like our warrior took, or our mage took aggro there. Who needs healing? Looks like everyone needs healing. I don't know. Keep the mage alive if we can. And looks like we're doing fine. I'm really not even watching the fight as much as I'm looking at the heal bars on the left side of the screen, but everyone's doing well. I think we do have a good group. I really do. I've said that before, and I definitely think that's still true. So anyway, I was getting off topic there because of what was going on with the game itself, of course. They're not really off topic, but I was getting back on topic. So anyway, I've been applying for these postdoc positions. I've had a lot of interviews. I emailed 4 or 5 labs as potential places to work in. Of those 5, like 4 of them gave me interviews. And I've had first round interviews with a couple of them, and I had second round interviews scheduled for the next couple weeks. One of the labs already offered me a position, so that's really nice. I've already got like one offer in my pocket, which really is helpful. Just knowing that I'm got something. So when I graduate in August, in September I can start right away somewhere no matter what. And it's a really good lab. I'm really happy about that offer, but I'm still holding out until the end of the month. I asked the professor if I could wait till the end of the month to decide, and they said that's totally fine. That, you know, if something changes, he'll let me know, but otherwise he's cool with waiting until the end of the month to hear back from me. So I've got about 2 to 3 weeks left to really see if I get any other offers that are maybe more interesting to me for whatever reason, and then I'll make a decision. So I'm in a good situation with that. I'm really happy with that, and that's one reason why my channel's been a little bit slower. I usually try and upload like 4 videos a week. I've been a little bit slower on that. This video is a much longer video, obviously, so that's kind of a factor in that, but I've basically just been a little bit busier with things. Whoa, 9 stamina force, 9 spirit force stamina, that's pretty nice. I'm taking that. I'm going to put that over my 7 spirit, 1 intellect ring, so I get a couple more spirit and some stamina. It's probably worth it to me. Workshop key, let's just go in the back entrance, which is nice. Some melon juice there, I don't really care about that much. Thanks. Spirit's really nice, as I've been saying, for a priest, because it's just so useful for when you are... We need to rebuff people here. It's just so useful for leveling solo with Spirit Tap. So yeah, at least got a little upgrade there. Electrocutioner lag nut. Looks like lug nut, but it's actually a lag nut. Oh, there goes another artificial for that guy, or that girl. We need 2 more artificials. We're almost done. We're going to get them. There's plenty of them along the way. I'm not that worried about it. Pummeler time? Okay, we're off to do the Pummeler. There's an artificial. Let's go ahead and grab this one real quick. Our mage is behind me. So there's like... The other mage did move up. Okay, it's the rogues behind us, right? Yeah. I'm still rebuffing Fort on everyone at the moment. So to make sure we're all good and refreshed on that. That's why I like this timer mod down here. It can like clearly it reminds me a little better than just having 30 minutes up at the top. I should probably drink, but I can't now. Let me drink after this mob real fast. We all need a drink, honestly. We're all down to like almost no mana. If I'm lucky, I'll get like a last hit here with my wand. Maybe... Nope, not gonna happen. That's too bad. Last hit would have been nice to get that spirit tap buff. I mean, we have like plus 60. We have like twice as much spirit just from our gear as we do base stats. So that's... I don't know if that's actually good or not at this level, but it seems good. So I'm drinking, and I want to also disenchant these leg guards of power. We don't really have a use for those, so those are going to be disenchanted. Also, I forgot to switch over to my healing gear in this instance. I think I'll do that now. My healing gear has a lot less stats, so I lose quite a bit of spirit and some intellect, but I gain like plus, what is it, 15? So about plus 32 healing, so it's, you know, pretty substantial. And I think I like that more. It's better for getting some nice big heals sometimes. Okay, we disenchant, we got a soul dust from that, nothing too fancy. Let's go ahead and dot this thing up and wand him down. Let's get our Furbolg suit back on. It's really just so much more fun being a Furbolg. Let's see if we can just melee this guy a little bit. Dodge, 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 dodge. Razor's Edge. What is that? Level 18 one-handed axe? That's a cool looking axe. I like that. It looks nice. Pretty good. 4 strength, 2 spirit. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and dodge. We're just going to do some skill ups on our wand, or on our dagger for now. Yeah. Oh, whoops, actually that's not... I'm wanding. I meant a dagger. There we go. Now I'm going to whack him with the dagger. The dagger looks cool, by the way. I forgot that hook dagger healing really does look nice. We really need to get a new weapon, though. I mean, it's not a great weapon. It's fast, though. It's pretty fast. 1.5. I think the fastest daggers are 1.3. Maybe there's a 1.2 dagger somewhere, but I think 1.3 is generally considered... it's definitely the most common of the fastest speeds. So I guess I'm trying to say 1.3 is a very fast speed, and that's a fairly common speed to find. If there's a 1.2 speed dagger somewhere, it's not common. Like, you don't see that often. Okay, let's toss a shield on our mage friend here. Toss a heal on him. And looks like he's about to kill everything off. So one more flash heal will cover him. And a renew on the warrior, top him off, and we're good. Okay, let's go this way, to the Pummeler. I'm looking for one more artificial. There it is. Got it. Last artificial. Okay, let's go to Pummeler. I'm spelling that... Pummeler. I botched that spelling and typing. That was not what I meant to say. There's a large solid chest up here to the left, but I think we really need to go right. Uh-oh. Okay, good. No, there is not. Let's go right, not left. Oh, I guess we're pulling anyway. I don't think it's the right way. I'm like almost 100% sure this is the wrong way. Well, warrior needs a shield ASAP and a heal as soon as I can get it on him. Hopefully it doesn't land too late. There's the heal. There's another heal. There's a heal. Let's shield that guy. Shield. Whoops. Okay, let's fade. Let's try to get a flash heal on a mage if I can in time. Okay, landed it. That's good. Mage is alive. Hunter needs some heals. Unfortunately, I'm getting aggro. It's not good. Like, I can't heal well if I'm getting hit. Target not in line of sight. I can't heal you if you run away, unfortunately. Okay, I'm trying to keep the mage up. Let's get a shield on the mage if we can. I guess the warrior needs a heal the most right now. We need to get the warrior up. The warrior dies and we're like all hosed anyway, so I'm gonna get a big heal on the warrior if possible. It looks like we're pretty good now. Are you in defensive stance, Broom? I keep typing broom wrong. Broom, there we go. Okay. Okay, good. He is, I guess. I mean, I trust him on it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Thunderclap is, yeah, I don't know. That's okay. What a lot of warriors do, and it's actually probably better, I don't do this, is like charge in Thunderclap and then switch. Thunderclap is battle stance. Use battle shout for aggro. Battle shout's the way to go for sure. This is really the wrong way to go. Like, I don't know why we're going this way. It's like the long way. This is the long way. Actually, I guess... I mean, because the Executioner really, it says it's in the middle here, but he's actually down on this side. This is the wrong / long way, by the way, to Electrocutioner. Or Pummeler. Yeah, I don't really know exactly why we went this way. Again, I think just people aren't sure which way to go. And that's fine. Like, I don't... Certainly, I won't hold it against people to not know exactly where this instance is heading. Because it's quite messed up and complicated, but I feel like we're really... Like, we're clearing... What we need to do is when we came down here, if we go right this way, we'll, like, head right to the guy. Instead, we're clearing this way, so we're literally going to clear, like, 3/4 of the way around. Charge in, he says. Okay. Let's throw a dot on this guy, and let's shield our warrior up, and fade, and heal our warrior. Let's heal the warrior. Let's put a shield on our mage. Heal the mage up if I can. Kept them alive just barely. Another flash heal. Keep going flash heals. Go, go, go. One big heal on the mage who doesn't need it now. I'm going to cancel that heal. Keep throwing more heals there, and I think I'm about out of mana. Like, I've got enough left. I'm going to hold it. It looks like we calmed things down a bit. Yeah, okay, that worked out well. I'm not sure if I'm healing that group properly, but no one's died yet, so I think I'm okay. Yeah, I think I'm okay. So yeah, I'm doing what I can to keep things fine. Well, looks like we're moving out. There is the Pummeler. Yeah. So, like I said, if you come in here, you really only need to clear... Well, I guess it's the same way either way. Is that true? Because if we go this way, you clear 1, and then you're at the Pummeler. If you go this way, you clear 1, 2, then you're at the Pummeler. This is definitely longer than going this way. Let's see. Pull him. Let's go. No reason to wait. Come on, someone pull him. Get him, warrior. Okay, throw a damage over time on him, Shadow Word Pain. It's nice we got Shadow Word Vulnerability to proc on him also, so that's cool. Not Shadow Word Vulnerability, Shadow Vulnerability is what I meant to say. This is a pretty easy boss. I don't think he drops anything great for us, honestly. I don't really recall. We've completed now every quest in here except for the punch card, which we're not going to complete at this point. And we need to kill the final boss, which is the Grand Betrayal. And that's it. So, leather boots, 8 stamina, 3 spirits, like druid loot or something. I don't know, shaman loot. It's kind of junk. Now we get to run all the way back around. And, like I say, so we don't have to clear this one. It's just really out of the way. We've already got this, so we really... So this is where the path splits. You don't need this elevator, by the way. You can drop down here without clearing to the elevator. There's no reason to clear the elevator unless you just want to. But you really don't need to clear to it. This is actually a much longer way, because once you clear down here, like once you clear to it, then you need to run like over, like where we were over here. Now we need to run all the way across to get over this way, and it's overly complicated in my opinion. There's easier ways to do this. Okay, so it's me and the hunter. We're missing the mage still. Where's our mage friend? Mage friend appears to be up there somewhere. Yep, there he is. Okay, he's on his way drinking. No problem. Good. So we're almost all here. And looks like we're pulling anyway, which is fine. Might as well get it going. This is a big pack though, so that's a little scary. Let's go ahead and shield our warrior up and dump a big heal on him. I don't know how the mage got injured there. Where's the mage at? I have aggro, which is not good. I want to fade and shield our mage and heal the mage. The fade is going to help momentarily, but I will get aggro back if we don't... Looks like we killed those little guys. Okay, so we're good now. Let's just wand this. Oh, there was an assistant in there. I did find one. Okay. Let's flash heal on the warrior, and then one big heal on the warrior, and should be good. There was still... Those little AoE guys, man. I keep pulling aggro on those things. They're annoying, to say the least. They really, that when we lost the warrior a few pulls back, that was a situation where because of the... I think we can... I guess we probably should pull this. Basically, because of the getting hit by those stupid wrenches they were throwing at me, kept interrupting me, or not interrupting, but what do you call that? Like delaying my cast. I don't really know the technical term for it. They kept delaying my cast, which kind of sucked. and that was problematic. And honestly, I could have kept the warrior alive if I had... Like, I'm not convinced the warrior's really in... How is... I guess if the hunter's like doing a lot of AoE, I guess I can see how the hunter's pulling aggro off of the warrior, but I tanked this instance recently on my warrior, and I didn't have this problem. Although he's level... Okay, actually, to be fair, he's level 29, and I don't know, maybe I was 29 also, maybe 30, I don't know. I have a short video I haven't uploaded yet, but I plan to upload sometime soon, which will show off some of my Gnomeregan tanking. Actually, it might be up... Yeah, I don't know when, but it'll be up soon. Kind of showing off Gnomeregan tanking a little bit. I had this fun pull. We pulled like... I think we pulled like 8 elite mobs, and I ended up healing, or tanking through all of them. Like, I was seriously, like, tanking a lot of crap to get that to work. And that was kind of fun. I'm going to greed this card. I don't even know what that card does. Does anybody know what this card does? I never did figure out what it actually is used for. But it says like requires engineering, so... Okay, so these... I've never actually gone this way. This is kind of an interesting way. This is the shortcut route. We skip a lot of trash here. I've never used this way. Whoops, I just fear warded myself, which was super unnecessary, but that's fine. Let's whack this guy with our little stick. I'm going to get those dagger skill ups one way or the other, folks, and now's a good time to do it, I think. We're all good on powered ports, though, right? Yeah. No one clicked it off on accident or anything stupid. And this shortcut's pretty good shortcut, actually. I mean, I'm not sure it's really that much shorter, considering you still have to clear to get to the elevator. At least we cleared to get to the elevator instead of dropping down, but... there's not a lot here. There is at least... Ooh, there's an alarm up there. I knew there was more than that up here. I think there's a Dark Iron Dwarf at the end of the hall. Alright, so there's no mana on anyone except for me, so I should stick to wanding and not pull aggro would be good. Raptor pulled aggro, Rogue pulled aggro. Poor warrior. I will say, it is so hard to get aggro as a warrior. I just pulled aggro from my wand. It's really hard to pull aggro as a warrior, get it back, if you don't get aggro to start. If you don't take damage to build up rage, it's so hard to maintain aggro. And that's why warriors always complain about people pulling before the warrior is ready, and if the warrior doesn't, initiate the fight, then they just always are dealing with that stuff. The warrior's not casting Battle Shout for sure, so let me go ahead and... I don't really want to, like... I feel like giving advice to people, and this is like a life lesson. If someone doesn't ask for advice and you give them advice, you're really risking just making them mad. I mean, it's a really frustrating feeling getting advice when you aren't asking for help. And it's not, I'm not saying it's like wrong to do that, and especially in certain situations it's so maybe dangerous. There's certain situations where like someone, could be putting themselves at risk in real life if they do the wrong thing, that it's important then to, to correct them or help them. But man, people do not like it, and I am sure I don't want to like provide unsolicited advice to the warrior, but if you're tanking in an instance and you need to do AoE aggro stuff, you need to get more than one mob to be aggro to you, then Battle Shout is super useful. Get in defensive stance, throw down some Battle Shout. It's really helpful. So I'm gonna dot both of these up, I think. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty convinced at this point the warrior's not actually in battle or in defensive stance. Maybe, I don't know. I don't see Sunders, and Sunders aren't necessarily like the best aggro. Like, there's really better ways to do aggro to an extent than Sundering. Revenge is a really good form of aggro, but to get Revenge, to cast Revenge, you have to have blocked an attack. But Revenge is a great way of getting single target aggro. Sunder Armor is a good way of getting single target aggro. Let's go ahead and heal the warrior up while I'm doing all this. Battle Shout, and to a lesser extent Demoralizing Shout, but definitely Battle Shout is good for AoE aggro. I've heard Cleave's okay, but I'm skeptical. I don't think Cleave is that great. It can only, I think, only targets one other mob besides your main mob, so to me that's not a great form of aggro generation. How many of these stupid mines? You want to kill those mines if you can, or at least get away from them. Don't stand on those mines. They are nasty. They have a pretty large explosive radius, and they deal a fair amount of damage, so you really don't want to be tanking those with your face if you can help it. I just blackout stunned that guy. That's fun. Always a good time. And we're actually getting close to leveling up here. We're going to hit 32, probably for sure, by the time we complete turning all the quests here. Boy, this guy has a lot of health. 5,200? Is that... feels like a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up our warrior here. There is a mechanized whatever there too. So there's 2 mobs there. Yeah, 5,200 health is quite a lot. The other mob has like 3,200, so you know, it's a substantial difference. And these arcane nullifiers, they're annoying. They do that glowy green stuff, and I'm not exactly sure what it does, but I think it will cause reflections of spells. If you cast a spell at that mob when that's up, I think it'll reflect onto you. I don't know what else it can do, but and I think it also casts its spell reflection on nearby allied mobs, so it'll also cause basically all of the mobs in that group to be untargetable by spells, or at least you can't really do anything to them with spells. The mage is polymorphing. That's the first time I think I've seen the mage polymorph. It's really handy for these Dark Iron Dwarf pulls. The Dark Iron Dwarf pulls, with the 3 of them, are the toughest pulls in Gnomeregan in my opinion. And if you really can crowd control at least one of those, like we used our Hunter. The Hunter was starting off by throwing down Freezing Trap to freeze him for like, 10 or 12 seconds. That's really useful, and that definitely helps a lot. If you can sap, that's great, but sap's a little bit more risky because a lot of times the rogue ends up dying before they can get out of there. And certainly Polymorph or even Fear is good. Fear you have to worry about a little bit more because there's a risk of Fear causing chain aggro, like aggroing more mobs, unfortunately. Now, there is a rare spawn in this hallway, Dark Iron Ambassador, and he patrols up and down like a length of this hallway. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm looking for him. Wait, who's asking for waiting? Grime Encrusted Ring. Why did I not get a Grime Encrusted Ring? Oh, I did get it. Cool. Okay, so I got another quest here, the Grime Encrusted Ring. And you can turn that in, you get, actually it's a pretty cool ring as a reward. You can also turn that ring into someone in Ironforge with like a silver bar and some other stuff and get another quest completed, so it's pretty cool. We pulled all of them. That was a fail. Sheep 1 dwarf. We need a sheep a dwarf like ASAP. Otherwise, we're in trouble. Alright, we got a sheep going. Let's heal up this warrior. Ooh, that actually kind of slowed down my system a little bit there. That glowy stuff when it like took over my screen. Okay, warrior's doing a good job of holding aggro, which is nice. It's the important thing is warrior holds aggro. So heal on the mage also, and Arcane Nullifier is almost dead. Let's finish him off. He's resisting my wand, that's not good. Okay, let's cast another heal on the warrior. Yeah, he needs a heal for sure. Okay, these explosives are scary. Let's try and kill them if I can. Unfortunately, I don't do a lot of damage to them, so it's slow going. Wait, how did I pull aggro? Really? Come on. Faded. Okay, I'm faded out of there. I just got interrupted. Whoa! Warrior died. Let's do this. I'm gonna fear these things. Screw them. The fear didn't do anything. That's not good. Why did the warrior die? I think he exploded. Watch for mines. Yeah, I think the warrior like literally exploded from the mines. Cause I was like targeting him to heal, and he just died. I have no clue. I assume that was it. He was at like at least a 30 to 40% health. Maybe I should have not let him get that low, but it seemed to me like he just exploded. So, sorry. I think the mines got you. Dropped rapidly. Yeah, he like just blew up. I don't know. Maybe I am a bad healer. If you see anything that I'm doing wrong, I always am looking for advice, because this is my first character ever that's a healer, so I'm still learning, but I think sometimes I try to wait too long for them to have to, like I try and let them get a little bit lower in health before I start healing so I can regenerate a little more mana, but sometimes I think I haven't quite got the sense for when that's appropriate. Okay, but let's keep going. Okay, whoops, there we go. Okay, got it. Let's pull. Let's dot him. And we're gonna wand him. Huh, so where's that ambassador? I want to kind of keep a look down here, see if he patrols around. I might just do a search for him, see if he pops up. You know, just take a quick look. I don't see him at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and heal our warrior up, though. It's about time to give him a heal. Whoops, I was not targeting him, so I just healed myself. That was a waste of mana. Looks like the raptor took aggro. There we go. He does. Yeah, no, actually, you know what? I see Sunder and I see taunts. So he's definitely. Can I get AI buff? Target Dark Iron Agent. /target Dark Iron Ambassador. Nope. Looks like there is no ambassador. He doesn't always spawn. He's a rare spawn. So. Yeah. Who needs AI buff? Anyone else? Just me. It looks like, and the rogue, but rogue doesn't need it. Pull right first? Why would we do that? I've never pulled down there. I mean, it's fine. I just don't. I mean, I don't think. Truthfully, I guess actually, maybe I have pulled down there before. I don't think you really need to pull that. I think you can do this pull without those guys and you'll be fine. Yeah. Ooh. Landmines taken care of. Good. Everyone's good on health. We're all fine. Raptors got fort still, so that's good. Arcane int buff when you can, please. Amk. I don't know what else to call him. AMCK. Amk. Alright, Furbog form is going up. There we go. And I guess we'll dot this guy. Let's need to start healing. Big heal on the warrior. There we go. Okay, good job, Raptor. Raptor pulled aggro for me, which is nice. I like the freezing trap on that guy, by the way. I think I have aggro on like everything here somehow. I don't know why I'm pulling so much aggro. I mean, it's because I'm a heal, obviously. I do have Arcane Int buff now. That was nice. The mage did hook me up. Let's toss down our heal on the warrior. And let's throw a few renews around for some people that are taking a little bit of damage, but, you know, aren't drastically needing a big heal. Looks like the mage is getting aggro somehow. I mean, I'm not, again, I know why he's getting aggro. It's because he's dealing damage, so it's totally understandable. We need to heal the warrior, though. He's looking a little low. A couple of big heals will top him back off pretty much. Let's throw a renew on our raptor. Keep him up. We got plenty of mana, so we can at least give him a little bit of health. And let's throw some more heals on the warrior. The raptor's been super helpful. I definitely want to keep raptor healed up and alive. I try and keep pets alive when I can. It's not always easy, and certainly I'll let a pet die before I let any other person die. But the pets are useful, especially this hunter's doing a really good job with the pet, so it's hard for me to want to not help out. This is the final chamber. It's like the final countdown or something, I feel like. Let's go ahead and get our, what is this? Inner fire buff up, so shoot at them and then run here. Yep, that's the way to go. And now I'm gonna drink. And I think everyone's good on fort buff still. Looks like it, yep. Okay, so who's attacking what now? Warrior's getting hit real hard. And I threw down a power word. I've got aggro again. This is no bueno. Let's throw a renew. I'm gonna get line of sight going on these mobs that are hitting me so I don't get like destroyed by them. And mage needs some heals. Mage is gonna get some heals, thankfully. Yeah, those stupid wrench thrower guys, they're so far away and it's hard to pull them over that they really do like to just aggro onto the healer, I think. It's not really Warrior's fault. It really is painful to try and get those guys to aggro onto you. So I try to get line of sight to get them out of the way, and then we actually clear that real fast. Those things died super quick. Okay, so mana and anyone need a buff? Okay, so this is Mechganir Thermoplug. He's the last boss up in here, and everyone looks good on buffs, I think. I'm pretty much good on mana and health. I'm not going to even bother drinking. Let's get our Furbog suit on. This is a cool fight. So this guy in the middle, obviously the warrior tanks him. There's these red buttons on the side here. You can see them along the edge of the screen. There's actually like 5 of them, 6 of them. What happens is he'll randomly open up the mouth of these little statues that are up here, and bombs will drop out. And these bombs will attack, and they deal a fair amount of damage. But if you press the red button, it closes the mouth so bombs don't come out. So as a caster and a ranged DPS or healer, you want to position yourself next to one button. You don't want to run around and like close them all. It's not worth your time. You just want to focus DPS on the boss, but you want to position next to one button, so at least while I'm healing, if I see that button opens up, I can click and close it real quick. What is this? Explosive sheep is like a pet? That's awesome. So I'm gonna, it looks like our hunter's already got the right idea. He's in position here. I'm gonna get in position over for this button. I'm going to throw a renew to start off the fight, and I'm just going to be ready to open this up. Unfortunately, someone already pulled aggro, which is really bad. Let's dot this guy. I have to get out of position. I'm going to click this button while I'm here and wand this down. I was going to just... yeah, I was going to stand next to one of these like this, but I got pulled away because you want them centered really in this room if you can, so that people can position to help out with the buttons. But the hunter's doing it, and honestly I don't really think it's necessary. I think it's kind of unnecessary even to do that. It's probably better to focus DPS. Let's shield up our mage there and give him a quick heal. And I'm just going to keep an eye on the closest button to me, because it's right there, so it's so easy to close up. Just top off everyone with some heals. Let's throw another Shadow Word Pain on this guy. And I'll keep the wanding going, and we about got him now. So it's pretty easy kill. Charred Gear of the Whale. Spirit, Stamina, Arcane, and Nature Resistance. Is that an upgrade for me? I lose Strength and Agility, doesn't matter. 4 Stamina, 4 Int, 3 Spirit. 4 Stamina. 4 Stamina. So I'd gain, I'd lose 4 Intellect, gain 3 Spirit, and 2 Stamina. I'm gonna need on that. No one else needs it. I think it's better than that ring I have there. I can't use it just yet, but I'm about to ding, so I'll use it shortly. I'm gonna go turn in the ring. They want to do the card now, since it's... yeah, I'm gonna do the card now. They're going back to... sorry. I'm gonna clean the ring off. I'm going to clean the ring off, and after that, okay, try not to kill that guy, he's following me. So we did finish the last quest there, that was pretty much it, and now what we're trying to do is see if we can, whoa, let's turn in here, make sure we don't lose our friend though. Is he following me? Yep, got him, okay. Sorry, so what we're trying to do is the last thing is get this stupid data rescue quest, and whether we're going to get it or not, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to spend a lot of time. I will clear one more time outside for it, but that's it for me. Because we've cleared everything now, so we have the instance ready. All we need to do is find the card, and then we can just turn it in everywhere. It'd be really nice if we could do that, but I'm skeptical it's going to happen. I just don't think we're going to find it. Okay, our guy's still following us. I'm just trying to make sure I don't lose him. I'm trying to be a nice guy. Unfortunately, we have to get up an elevator with him. That's not going to be fun. So I need to position him next to the elevator. I need to get on there real quick. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. Get up here, get up here, get up here. He doesn't... sorry, Amp. Didn't follow up the elevator. Okay, well... Sorry, Amp. I'm going to keep going. I don't know if he realized. I guess he didn't really think about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. We don't need to go this way. That's the wrong way. We need to go this way. Yeah, I don't know where they're going, but they're going the wrong way. That's like the back entrance. You can come in through the other side. There's really no reason to go that way for us. We don't need anything over there. We would have to clear a lot of crap to go that way, which instead we need to get to the clean room anyway. And the clean room is back. So this cartographer, by the way, is the add-on I'm using that gives me the instance maps. It's really freaking handy, like extremely handy. I don't think I can recommend it enough for people. Obviously, you can find these instance maps online or whatever, but it's really nice. Oh, who has aggro? Why? On my way. Where do they even pull this thing from? Man, people are good in instances of finding random mobs to aggro. Okay, I dotted them, and it looks like we're all good, and... Just gonna... There's a rogue. A rogue needs powered fort, so I'm gonna do that. Oh, a Dokebi buckler. That might be an upgrade for our friend there, warrior. Let's throw a renew on that guy. Okay, back up to the clean room. Oh, so... we're almost full here on all of our stuff, and we actually might... What do we need? 47, 7, 225, so we need about 23... about 3,000 experience to level up. We might get that from turning in the ring here. If we turn in that ring... the grime encrusted ring or whatever, that might be enough for us to level up. And that'd be nice because then we can equip this charged gear of the whale, which that arcane nature resistance, by the way, is like meaningless. I'm not taking it for that. I'm taking this ring because it has more stamina and more spirit than my Seal of Rin. Strength and agility mean nothing to a priest, so those are worthless, so I don't care about those. So then I'm just looking at the stamina, int, and spirit, so I lose 4 intellect, but I'm gaining, like I said, 2 stamina and 3 spirit, which I think plus 5 in those stats total is worth losing 4 stamina. I think that's worth it. It's close. I mean, if someone else had needed on it, I probably would have passed. I don't think it was a significant upgrade, but I think it's minor, and if it's going to just get greeted on anyway, I might as well take it. The added bonus of getting a minor upgrade is it means my old gear can be disenchanted, which is nice because it gives a little more engineering mats for me. Or not engineering, sorry, enchanting mats for me. Boy, this instance has been a long run, and we've really put a lot of effort into it, but, I mean, we did get a level out of it, or we're going to get a level out of it. Ooh, which way to go? Yeah, right. And we're going to get a lot more out of that, even from all these quests returning in. And if we can find a way to get that stupid punch card outside, that'd be really nice. Okay, more sparklomatic action. Nope. Grime encrusted ring. Complete quest. Okay. Return of the ring. Accept the quest. Okay. Let's make sure you turn in your ring and get the return the ring quest. So that quest, by the way, return the ring. It literally says the initials are TDK. It's so hard to find that guy. I don't know how anyone would ever find that without help. That guy is a random person in Ironforge in the back, like, northwestern side of Ironforge. Like, a really obscure mob. Okay. Okay, so. Where to? Kill these trogs over here at me. Maybe? Or go outside. Okay, outside we go. Zone out, folks. Alright, so apparently they don't drop it. I agree with that. I don't think I've ever seen them drop it in the instance. I think I've only seen it outside. Looks like I got a little bit of lag there, a little skipping around for people. I'm gonna rebuff a little bit for our mage here. We just got a mechanical squirrel, that's cute. And hunter can use a buff. I mean, we don't really need it that much here, but if we can get that stupid punch card now, we can just run it around and turn it in real quick, and that'll be really great. I'm not coming back to Gnomeregan for that quest, and I would like to come back here, maybe do some vicious fallout farming, try and get that underwater breathing staff, a few other things, but otherwise I don't expect to come back here. Okay, there's a bad guy. Let's pull him. We're gonna wait. Kind of want to wait till everyone zones out. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna help kill this, so hopefully later. Okay, our warrior's heading out. That's everyone then. That's no problem. Thanks for the help. Really nice guy, that warrior. Really good group overall. And yeah, so this is my last. I'm just gonna clear these last few ones here. If nothing comes from this, then I'm bailing out. I'm not gonna do anything else with these because I don't want to farm these forever. It's not worth it to me. Okay, so that guy's gone. We don't need the warrior for any of this. I mean, these are just level 25, 26, maybe 27 elites, and we're plenty high enough level to take care of it. Ooh, I got the kill there. I think I got the kill by your shot hits 30 arcane damage. I crit him with the dagger and got a kill and got spirit tap. That's awesome. I'm psyched about that. That's like the best thing that's happened to me in this game today. Awesome. Everyone's buffed still, right? Raptor needs a buff. Where's Raptor at? Raptor's up ahead, maybe? I lost track. Oh yeah, there's Raptor. Let's buff up Raptor. Give him a heal. Let's fear this thing. I don't know why, I just wanted to fear it. Really no reason to do that. And, let's see, come on. Kill it, kill it. Alright. I'm getting ready to give up on this, though. I mean, this is really turning into a rather ridiculous drop rate on this thing. I dotted that other one, and I came over here, so hopefully it'll still stay aggro to me. And we'll pull it down here, and we can all take care of it. That'd be great. Okay, spirit tap. Nope, nothing on that one. Let's heal up myself, and... I don't know, maybe there's like one or two more trogs up here, and that's gonna be the end of it for me. If they don't drop by then, I'm done. Okay, I'll kill 2 to 3 more trogs, then I'm out. I got the blackouts done there. Is everyone here? Yeah, we're all here. Good. Let's pull this next one. Let's get it started. Let's shield up. It's actually hitting me, and I don't really want to get hit. And yeah, so this is Gnomeregan, folks. This is the entire instance, and we pretty much did everything. The only thing we missed was a rare spawn that just didn't spawn for us. And there's different routes you can take. Like, you can also even do a backdoor when you go in the first place, which is all crazy stuff. But I mean, that's pretty much the entire instance. We're going this way to clear? Yeah. Where's my hearth set, by the way? Darkshire, okay. So we're going to dot this one, we're going to come over here and dot this guy. I think the only deaths we had in that whole instance was the, who was it? The warrior died twice. I died twice. Maybe 3 times? How many times did I die? Twice. I died twice. Once at the elevator, which was nothing we could do about that. Before we even zoned in, and once when we zoned out to try and find the stupid card, which, yeah, we didn't end up finding anyway. And the warrior died once from basically exploding, it seemed like, from some mines, I think, and one time from, I don't remember what it was. One more time from, when I was getting aggro. That's right, I had aggro, I was getting hit, so that was it. Okay, I give up. This thing is not dropping. Not worth it. This is crazy. It's just not dropping at all. Okay. Okay. On the way out. So we're going to try the lepers on the way out. That's fair. We can do that. I'm looking for the... Oh, what's it called? Save Techbot's brain. I need to turn in this no-gain quest in Karazhan. Not Karazhan. Karanos. So I'll go ahead and do that too. But yeah, I guess they want to kill the lepers on the way out. There's not very many. There's like 2 up top, 2 or 3. I don't even know if they drop it, but apparently they might. That's pretty much it. There's not much else down here. So I gotta go to Kronos anyway to turn that quest, so might as well clear on out. And we'll go from there. It's Ironforge. Yeah. Northwest side of it, there's a guy. You need a silver bar and some other stuff, I think. Yeah, Telvish Del Kissel or something like that. How did Poliaria die? Huh. Yeah. Well, he's dead. So I don't know. Oh, he rezzed. He died. I don't know. How did you die? Yeah, the blue ring, 9 stamina, 4 spirit, pretty nice. Okay, I don't think these gnomes are really going to drop it for us, but let's see if we're lucky. I'm just going to dot a few of these, dot a few more of these, and let's shield up our mage here, make sure he's alive. If it drops here, I'd be astonished, by the way. I'd be thoroughly astonished. Let's dot that one too. If it drops, I don't even know if I want to go back in there and deal with it, though. It's like, oh, it's such a long turn-in to run through that whole instance again. Come on, someone kill this guy. Okay. Oh my god. Wow, last mob. Back in we go. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna stop the video here because it's such a long run around to do this stupid thing. But wow. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like show snippets. Now I'm not gonna record the whole way through. I'm just gonna like show snippets of where it is, and I'll show you guys. So, okay, I will be pausing it here and be right back. This thing's busted again, isn't it? Is there any way for me to use this thing? Oh wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop it here for now, but I'll do some cutting back and forth. I just don't want to record the entire way running around. It's gonna take like 20 minutes. It's not worth it. So we'll pause here, and I'll update you when we get to each of the punchographs. Okay, so the first punchograph is over here by Techbot. It's outside the instance. You need to take the white punch card here, click this guy, this happens or whatever, and then you acquire higher access card and you get a yellow punch card. So then you go back in the instance. Okay, so the second card, you have to turn in the yellow punch card. It's actually by the clean room, so if you come down by the clean room, there's the Matrix Punchograph 3005B. So you run over here, turn this in, easy peasy. And I just have to say, I'm still like super stoked we got that stupid card on the very last mob. Like, there was no other mobs to kill. I don't even know where that gnome came from. He just like popped out of nowhere and was our hero, I guess. Okay, so the next one we're going to move along to is Punchograph C. Okay, so the not the final one, the next one you need is the blue punch card you got from the B Punchograph. You have to turn in at the C Punchograph. The C Punchograph is where Electrocutioner 6000 dies. So you have to clear this boss to get to this one. And you acquire the higher access level, and you have the red punch card. And the red punch card will now take to Punchograph D, and that is the very last one to turn in. So here we go. Okay, so the final Punchograph D, is in the same room as the Crowd Pummeler. It's at the bottom floor here, so take the elevator down. It's around the corner here. There's actually a couple of them in this room, I believe. And now you get the Prismatic Punch card. And if I remember right, the Prismatic Punch card you now turn into someone in Ironforge, and that's the end of the quest. So there's the 4 punch cards. Actually, on the map here that I've got on screen, you can see you come in from the top of the zone here, the front entrance. When you zone in, you should already have the first punch card, which is the white card. And the white card, actually, you should get the white card outside and turn it into the A Punchograph by Techbot, which is outside. So you turn in the first card by Techbot outside. Then when you zone in, you basically need to come to the clean room, turn in the B punch card here, go down to the Electrocutioner. Right by his spawn point is the C punch card, and the very last one is the D Punchograph, which is the Crowd Pummeler down on the ground there. Okay, so what we're doing right now, they're basically just showing Mirnus where to go, because Mirnus had trouble figuring it out and got kind of lost, which is really no problem at all. I'm happy to help. It's confusing, and it's the first time she's ran this instance, apparently. So, I'm trying to show her where to go, and she's on to the last Punchograph, and she'll be done after that. So, once I show her that, I guess, really, can Rogue survive that jump? What's going on? I do not understand this instance, and the lag associated with these elevators, they are just weird to me. It is in the center. Careful aggro. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get aggro while you're just about to turn this in. That would really suck. Here. Okay, so we're all done, and I think I'm just gonna hearth out and take care of things from there, because I think I'm pretty satisfied with what has been done here. Let's look at this quest log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 complete quests. That's pretty sweet. Gonna head out. Thanks for the group. Yeah, that's a lot of experience we're gonna get from all these, and we'll turn them all in pretty soon. The first one we're gonna turn, I guess, is in Karano, so we'll take care of that. Let's go ahead and hearth. And okay, so we're gonna stop here for today, and let's go ahead and just vendor a few things real quick. There's not a lot to vendor, actually. Mostly stuff we're going to want to keep, I think. Really, we didn't get that much junk. I mean, it was pretty legitimate stuff we picked up in there, mostly quest items and stuff like that. So, there's a Brilliant Gold Ring we're going to turn in later. So we got a lot of stuff to turn in, a lot to do here. Oh, we have a Grime Encrusted Object. Whoops, I meant to turn that in. We're just going to sell it now, it's too late. But yeah, that's we can get rid of this old ring. We're not going to use that anymore. Boy, that was a long instance run. There's a lot there. And hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about Gnomeregan, I'm happy to help as best I can. I feel like I know a fair amount about it, because I've ran it quite a bit, and obviously just ran it recently here. So that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. There's a mob like right around the corner down here, and it's really easy to pull it as soon as you turn the corner. And if you run down there even farther, you'll pull more mobs, and that's really scary.